Happy Thanksgiving! Welcome to the Thanksgiving special. Today, three-legged turkeys, tube TVs, Black Friday stories, and what does hashtag Free Ken mean? This week, listen in. Happy Thanksgiving.
We'll see you there. Well, welcome back to Every Day's a Bonus. This is Ken's chicken leg he was shaking if you're watching us over here. Rightfully so. Logan's sitting over here to my right as well because, guys, it's Thanksgiving week.
Whoa, whoa.
Fireworks. Oh, that's a good point. I guess that's turkey. Turkey legs.
Turkey.
Have you guys ever had a turkey leg?
Did you say chicken?
I did say chicken, but you know, why not? Some people don't like turkey. I went to the fair and I had one of those giant turkey legs.
Yeah.
It was like $30 for a turkey leg.
Really?
And I'm pretty sure
And
Skylar edited the footage that we did.
it.
When I bought 3 of them.
Oh, God.
3 of them. It was $90. Now taxes included for 3 turkey legs.
Oh, that makes it so
Isn't
much
that
better.
crazy?
I'm glad
I've
you didn't
never
pay
seen a
taxes
three-legged
on top of
turkey.
that.
How is it $30?
Because it's a three-legged turkey.
I guess so. That poor guy needs life support and help along the way, medically
What was
speaking.
the third leg?
Well, hey, this
wing.
is our Thanksgiving episode, so
Family
we're
show.
so glad that you guys are joining us. Maybe you're with your family this week. Maybe you've traveled from your place of home to a faraway land to visit grandma and grandpa or the in-laws, taking the kids with you. Whatever it is, thank you for bringing us along on your journey. So you're probably about to celebrate Thanksgiving, and that's great because this whole episode is going to be about things like Thanksgiving, things like Black Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. And is there something that happens after Thanksgiving? Is there like
Cyber
a Tuesday?
Monday?
Cyber Monday, that could be a thing. You know about you're not sure.
I know about it. I just
You just don't celebrate it.
I don't.
Ken's very
I don't
stickler
acknowledge
on
it.
celebrating
Keeping the
things that are not in the
malls
Bible.
open.
Is that,
I'm the one guy wandering around among empty stores in a mall.
Where is everybody?
Where's the
And we're
sports
like,
store?
Ken, that mall shut down 9 years ago during COVID time or whatever it was. So unless it's Stranger Things mall, and then that's hey, maybe you're going to watch Stranger Things. I think it comes out. Shameless plug for that TV show. It comes out Thanksgiving Day, Christmas.
What season
Day,
were you on of
and
Stranger
then New
Things?
Year's Day, I do believe. Well, we're on all the seasons because now we're ready to watch the final season. It's about to
Oh,
happen.
weren't you an extra in an episode?
Oh yeah, that's
what
right.
Season? That's what I mean.
Season 3, I was a Russian guard with an AK-47 rushing in. It was when they had like the time machine thing spinning and people went other places.
It was the mall season, right? Was that the mall season?
Ooh, I don't think so. It was the next
he was
season
in
after
Russia.
that.
I don't know if you
That was a
caught
Russian.
that or not.
I was in,
The Russians were up in the mall.
was that 3?
Yeah.
Aren't all the seasons mall seasons? They were always in the mall, right? You're saying when they worked at like the ice cream place and she did the malls. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good one. I was in that one. So there you go. Go look for me. Forgot about that.
Russian guard.
Meanwhile, I don't know what episode. The viewers want to know. The
They're
one where
looking for you in Zoolander.
it had to
now
have been
they're gonna
towards
go
the
look in
end.
Stranger
Yeah.
Things.
Next thing you're going to be like,
You'll
hey, tell
definitely
me.
find him in Logan Lucky.
Yeah, that's true. And my Benelli shotgun commercial from Frankie, because that's what Ken's reminded me of with his orange safety shirt on right over here. I had to shoot a shotgun and it was selling a gun.
That's what he wore to shoot
That's
the
what
turkey
he wore
for Thanksgiving
Skylar's-
dinner.
Guys, Skylar's on camera now. Things are happening.
I think you're in all of these commercials and TV shows, but you say, I don't know which one I'm in.
That's a good point. Do you want me to tell you more directly which one I'm in?
Do we even know you're in these?
You have to go. You got to go find out. You got to go find out.
If you're watching on YouTube,
That's a good point. On YouTube,
one of
I
those,
guess
you now know what Skylar looks like.
I guess you could type
in.
in-
Shout out to Colin as he
You know what
prepares
Skylar
for
looks
his
like.
wedding.
Skylar's a real person.
He is a real person.
And so is Colin. He's a real
Colin's
person.
a very real person.
I'm thankful for each of them being real people.
I
you know?
am very thankful for those guys.
Tis
I
the
was going to
season.
do that at some point, but why not now?
But you didn't, so I did it,
'Cause
and now you're the other guy
I'm
doing
thankful
it.
for you guys too.
You're the hunter doing it. I'm thankful for your hunting that you do.
I'm a hunter.
Did you wear that to hunt for your Thanksgiving turkey?
No, but I will say this.
You buy
Speaking of
yours at the
Thanksgiving,
store.
no, somebody bought it for me, but that's a different story. And I'm thankful for that.
You're thankful for that. Well, I'm thankful for Skylar calling me out that you can go to MOXEY. That is my YouTube channel that I don't ever put anything on. And I think the commercial's on there for the Benelli shotgun commercial and some various other things. Little Caesars, Speedway, a little getting the coffee, getting slapped. Those are all in there if you want to go watch the commercials.
I'm going to watch them all
It's
tonight.
MOXEY, FOXYMOXEY. But see, now that we focus so much on the Westridge Kids YouTube channel, I don't really do a lot with that YouTube channel. I just kind of had it as a placeholder. But anyway, it's Thanksgiving. No reason to talk about these things, right?
Thanksgiving things.
We got to talk about things we're thankful for. Let's just lead off there. Before we go into crazy stories, what's something you're thankful for this season that somebody else might be like, you know what? I didn't think about that. I'm thankful for that.
That sounds so trite. I really am. Just literally this year is the first year I've gotten to do this with you guys. And
cool.
I look forward to that. Huge.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for family, definitely. So blessed in that. And I did learn something last Thanksgiving. I've got one of those wood pellet grills, and I thought, I'm going to try a turkey. I'm going to smoke a turkey. So I looked up this 20-minute video on how to baste and marinate and do a turkey. And it had a recipe, and I did it. And I think it was like 6.5, 7 hours.
That's a lot of hours.
And it was
6, 7 hours?
6, 7 hours. What?
The brain rot has officially set in for Kenn.
It's there.
Wow. I did it unintentionally. That was
good.
awesome.
That was a real one. That was a real one.
But I did the turkey, and it was the most moist, incredible turkey.
I was ready for it. It could either go great, or the worst thing you've ever done before.
Here's what I learned last Thanksgiving. If you make something that everybody loves, you get to do it forever. So now this year I'm going to repeat the turkey.
That is
which
funny.
I'm really excited because I'm
on
going
the
to
side of the family.
Really?
I
For
always
what?
deep fry the turkey.
And so now you
with
do
the
that.
Cajun seasoning or the Creole butter, and then I
The
deep
Cubans,
fry
the Cajuns, they're all together in your turkey.
I chose the seasoning. They were worried about it.
Like that?
I deep fried it. They loved it. Now I do it every year.
Okay. And what are you thankful for?
I am thankful. Gosh, my wife, my kids. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for I'm thankful for my relationship with the Lord.
Amen.
I'm thankful for
most of
all the things.
I mean,
the stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just all the
And it sounds
all the things I take for granted on a daily
It
basis.
sounds cliche, but it's not, because it's the reality to every single person. I mean, I remember growing up, and my dad would, as he would pray around the table or we would give thanks, he would be thankful for health and family. And, at the time you're like, oh, that's cool. Then as you get older with your own health and your family, and Ken's sick over here probably, that's when you really are thankful for that. Like a wife that loves you and you love her and you enjoy being together.
Yeah, what a
Kids
gift.
that you're just thankful that God has seen them and watching them grow up and love him, and obviously a savior who died on the cross for you. But when you get to the health part, it is very, there's a lot of people that are struggling with things. And so you can learn to be thankful in any situation, not only when things are going well. I get that, but it is a time to be able to be like, all right, I am going to be thankful for, find something around you. Maybe before you ever eat the delicious pellet turkey or the deep fried Cajun, find something that you are thankful for and share that around the table. Don't let it be a cliche. Don't let the cliche things stop you from sharing your thankfulness during the Thanksgiving time. So take a few minutes before you even pray or after you pray to do that before you take the first
I want to throw
bite.
another component into this episode.
Okie dokie.
Do you guys have any way that you've experienced that you enjoyed Thanksgiving more because of what? Have you done something, gone somewhere, been somewhere? And I'll just give you the one tip I heard, that if you want to reduce your Christmas list in half, the way you do it is just talk politics.
That is true. That is very true.
I thought that was a great tip.
Politics in there.
I didn't want to cut my list in half.
You don't want to do that.
Any tips though?
tips and tricks. And I missed your question. I think I said something weird.
Okie dopey.
I said, instead of okie dokie, I said okie dopey. And if you watch the episode, again,
sneezy.
Logan and I's eyes are like in this line. So as we're looking at you, Ken, we can't help but look at each other. So sometimes we catch each other's eyes and it makes us laugh. And so we're not laughing at you.
We're laughing near you.
We're laughing to your left and your right. It's the politics you were talking about. It made us laugh. So
It was a good line, but I was already laughing at okie dopey.
it was a good. I'll tell you a fun memory as we're talking through
Yes.
things. I loved growing up looking. Okay, the Thanksgiving newspaper was even bigger than like the Sunday newspapers, and so that was a big deal when I was a kid. I loved looking
What's
through
a newspaper for our younger listeners?
That's a good point. Sheesh. The paper thing that got delivered to your house every day,
Yeah,
right?
Ken still goes to the mall to pick it up, right?
That's right. That's right. A very real mall. They're out there.
And get coupons.
But I loved looking at all the sale ads and all the things because I knew when Thanksgiving was near, Black Friday was there. And so Black Friday always had
All the deals.
the best deals from Best Buy and Circuit City
Yeah.
and Fred Meyer. You remember Fred Meyer? Do you know that?
I've heard of
Circuit
Meyer.
City. Circuit City might be gone. Best Buy's still here.
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Kmart.
Radio Shack.
Oh, and it's gone too. Man, we could almost list all the stores that had great ads and they're
'Cause it's
gone
all-
now.
You talk about the stores and Black Friday. I got to throw this one piece out
Yes.
because I was in college. Last
Okay.
episode, you were
Okay.
talking about college. Didn't have a lot of money.
Right.
But my mom loved Black Friday. Literally would get up at like 4:30 in the morning so that she had mapped out which stores open when. Some opened at 5:45, some at 6, and some at 7. And she loved Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
And so the year that I did not have a lot of money, I said, Mom, are you going Black Friday shopping? She goes, absolutely. And I said, can I go with you? Just go with you on Black Friday. She goes, are you serious? And that was like a gift to her.
Yes.
Somebody would go with her.
Yes.
And so I went, and there was a couple places where she's like, I need one thing in here. And then she goes, well, if you'll just drop me at the curb and then I can get in and get out. And other words, yeah, I'm going to
Now
get a
you're the
bunch. I'm gonna
driver.
carry. So I was the driver. I was the package carrier. I was the organizer in the trunk and everything. And I'm telling you, that woman had it so mapped out. She bought entire Christmas in about 2.5 hours. And she's like, this was so great. This was incredible. And I'm like, what do we do now? She goes, let's go have breakfast.
Okay.
And so
There
we
you go.
went and had breakfast. And it was one of my favorite
What a good
memories.
memory.
I am
Good
not
memory.
a Black Friday person.
Yeah,
I just really, I'll spend the extra $1.38 and pay the full price.
It depends on what you're getting.
I know,
I
there's
had
super
some
specials.
great memories with my family. My grandmother and grandfather had moved to town in Texas. My mom and dad, we scoped the places that were opening.
Yep.
And this particular Black Friday morning, we were heading to Walmart first because they had 32-inch TVs on sale.
32
32 inch.
inch.
Remember, it was
Massive.
27, but now this is 32. But these are tube TVs. All right.
yeah.
So for anybody listening or watching, before they were flat screens that we could lift up with one hand, these were tube TVs that were heavy as all get out. 2 to 3 people to carry this thing. And we were supposed to go find the tube TV at Walmart. All right, so we got there early. We got in line, lines of people behind, kind of pushing and shoving and all that. And then the line opens, right? So that
line
means,
or the door?
I'm sorry, the doors open. All right, so the line is now moving, and we go inside, and I'm doing the sprint thing because that's what you do. I'm going to the electronic section. Sprint Brent, is that what you said? Yeah. That was a garbage pail kid back in the day. Sprint Brent, and he would sprint. Do you guys remember what garbage pail kids are? No. Do you know what garbage pail kids for us children of the 90s? They were like little
There's a rabbit?
trading cards. I love rabbits. Trading
With your
cards.
California raisins.
Nicely done. My chair just cracked. Okay. I think I broke my chair. All right. So garbage, that was good. My California raisins. I found the picture. I sent it to you guys, right? Of my California raisins. I did collect garbage pail kids, but Bent Brent was one and Sprint Brent was one. Anyway, I still have some of those garbage pail kids because you keep them thinking they're going to be worth millions. I did look them up.
They're not.
They are not worth millions. They're not worth hundreds.
But
they're not worth
where
dollars.
were the
Anyway,
TVs?
so golly, here we go. All right, so we're running. I'm going to the electronics section. It makes sense, right?
TVs, electronics. That's where
The
it should be.
sale ones were not in the electronics section. My mom or my grandmother found out they were over here by like the food section. They had put them in the center aisle of it all because that was the hot thing. There was always like 2 or 3 hot things that each store had. And the TV was the one. So now we're circling around. But now my grandmother or my mom one had to they found the one, but they couldn't lift it. So now they're like doing the block and tackle piece. They're
Boxing
protecting.
people out.
They're protecting. They're
this is
boxing
mine.
them out.
I'm just waiting
I
for
call this
someone
one
to
out.
help me.
I'm touching it with my hand. Therefore, it's mine. And so we got over there too. We got to put it in the cart.
Wow.
And we got to go buy the tube TV. That, man, I'm telling you, a few years later, it's like obsolete. You can't give the things away. They weighed so much, and everybody just wants the flat screens. And anyway, but at the time, it meant something, and it made a memory.
You remember the year Tickle
Absolutely.
Me Elmo was the hot
Yes,
item?
absolutely.
And people were fighting each other.
Oh, to get the thing.
And
Yes.
attacking each other over getting
remember that.
the Tickle Me Elmo for Christmas that year.
Tickle Me Elmo was the stuff. And then the next year, you couldn't give them away. Nobody wanted Tickle Me
It
Elmos.
was
It was the one year.
Gotta have Tickle Me Elmo
You gotta
for
have
my
Tickle Me.
4-year-old.
And then
I'm
Teddy
gonna hurt you
Ruxpin.
over it.
Do you remember Teddy Ruxpin? He had
Yeah.
a tape recorder that went in there and you had to hit play on his stomach or his back or something. That was weird. Comment below on anything that you remember from your childhood of searching
Thanksgiving.
Black
hot
Fridays,
item on Black Friday.
Thanksgiving, but the hot item.
Yeah.
I mean, Furbies were really big.
Yeah, at one
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
At one point, I gave my wife a Furby.
Yeah.
And of course, then by the next year, you think it's going to be worth millions because you're paying
Tamagotchis.
lots of, whoa.
Never
Bless-
mind.
Bless you.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Is that a type of Dorito?
I guess that's late 90s.
God
kid.
bless you. I feel like I know Tamagotchi. Is that a
They're
shoe?
they're the little creatures, the little digital creature
no,
that you
those
had on
are-
the little screen.
It's from like
It was horrible.
China or Japan, and
Yeah.
it would like you fed them or something.
Yeah.
You weirdo. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's a thing that you remember, Ken, that like was a hot thing at Thanksgiving, Christmas? Don't say when I said hot thing, I know where your mind went.
No, you don't. I'm just thinking mine's
No,
going to
you
say
don't.
archaic. I mean, it was
Give it to us.
It was one of the first Nintendos.
Nintendo,
That you
8-bit
can-
Nintendo.
You can put it in your TV and you can play baseball with these little stick guys that ran like this. And
No, you do mean
very
Nintendo,
realistic.
not Atari. You
No.
mean Nintendo, 8-bit Nintendo. The Nintendo Entertainment System had a square gray one with a plus and then an A and a B, red. 2
Okay.
buttons. Is that right?
That was one of them, but there was a version you could put on your TV as well.
In television,
I don't know.
Atari.
It wasn't Atari.
Safari.
I feel like we're on a game show and I'm losing. So
There's so many things out there.
It
Well,
was-
anyway,
you
there's
had
a
to-
lot of good ones.
you had to pedal it to make it work. No.
Well, going back to your original question.
That's
Okay.
right, because these are good questions. We did get to all share a little bit of Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Now we're going back to Thanksgiving, and Ken
Thanksgiving.
had a question that I missed. Go ahead and tell us the answer to Ken's question. And by doing that, state the question again when you say the answer so that I can remember it.
Well, now I'm struggling remembering, but I think it was something along the lines of, have you ever been anywhere, done anything that kind of changed your perspective on Thanksgiving?
Okay.
I didn't hear
Or
that.
Is that
just
what
like-
it was?
I think
That's a
it's more
great
like,
question
what was
regardless.
something unique or different that you did that would make Thanksgiving better for
There you go.
Yes.
The turkey was one.
The story I'm thinking of changed
Okay.
my perspective.
Okay.
It was
Well,
very unique.
tell.
I was in Burkina Faso, Africa one
Okay.
year
Okay.
for Thanksgiving. We went, it was my senior year of high school. We went with a team from our church on a mission trip for the well drilling organization.
Oh,
that I
yeah, you
helped
shared
start.
that. Dry tears.
Yep, I shared it.
That's a deep subject.
Episode 20.
Deep
And,
subject.
I
Well,
get it. Deep
this is-
wells.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Well, we were having, we couldn't all be together Thanksgiving Day, but the Saturday after Thanksgiving, we gathered in the capital city of Burkina, which is Ouagadougou.
Well, of
Try
course it
spelling
is.
that one.
We all know that.
Yes, we were in
Is that the
Ouagadougou,
brand on Ken's
Burkina
shirt?
Faso, Africa.
Nope. That's a different
second
Ouagadougou.
poorest country in the world.
Wow.
Gathering with other American missionaries for a Thanksgiving meal.
Okay.
All talking about the big news out of America.
Which
a
was?
man had been trampled to death on Black Friday getting into Walmart to try to get the deal. And we're sitting there in the second poorest country in the world and we're going, man, we've got our perspectives wrong.
Wow.
It's not that
So
big
true.
a deal. That's not what this is all about.
No.
We don't need.
People get so caught up.
We
don't
need more stuff.
Yeah.
Where we were at the beginning of the episode. What am I really thankful for? Is it the stuff I got last year?
Never is.
No, it's the people, it's the relationships, it's the experiences, it's the health.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I go back on what you said. This is months ago.
Okay.
But I still think about this story. And it was, I think it was, you talked about somebody, a friend of yours or yours, should they go on vacation with the money they have or buy the couch?
Right.
Is that story?
Somebody had it. I don't know if it was mine.
Okay, I don't remember, but the story goes, if you're listening or watching, a couple had a limited amount of money, and they could either spend it on a new couch, which they needed, or they could spend it on a vacation. Right. And
I remember that
the
now.
guy mentality is like, well, let's spend it on a couch. That
We
makes
can use
sense.
it forever.
We don't have a couch. We'll use it forever. The vacation, it's gone like that. And as you go past, they chose vacation. And as they look back, that person's like, I couldn't tell you what the couch was, what color it was. It's been 3 couches since that couch. But what I can tell you is the experience we had on the vacation and the relaxation my wife and I were able to have. So it leads me to those experiences you're talking about. Not only are we thankful, but sometimes we spend so much on the things and the stuff and all that instead of just enjoying. I did both things. And
That was
stuff.
awesome.
All the items,
and
the
the
gifts
items
that you
and the
can
junk.
own that are just items that fade away, that we can't take to heaven with us and whatever, right? Where moths and trample on them. But those experiences are something that as you get older and your kids get older and you and your spouse reflect, you're like, you know what was so great? That one time when we got a chance to Black Friday run around Walmart, I guess, or grab the kids from college and we all got a chance to, dinner with the grandparents in whatever state. And those are the real memories. I mean, but it's like I wish Andy Bernard's quote of like, I wish somebody would have told me this is the good old days when the good old days were happening from The Office. Like, I wish we could all almost have that, like the God goggles on of like, remember this, remember what's happening right now, because in 15, 20 years from now, you're going to look back and be like, I loved that memory or that moment. So maybe it's this year, this Thanksgiving, you're like, all right, I'm going to take mental pictures of everything and I'm going to really reflect and give thanks, because 15, 20 years from now, this is going to be, I'm in the good old days. You're never not in the good old days. Right now can be the good old days.
Yeah.
15, 20 years from now, these are them. These are the ones happening. So
I want to close as my piece this week, and I agree with all of that. Is just I want to encourage and challenge folks. What are you going to give? Thanksgiving. And we had an idea about a year and a half ago, maybe it was even 2 years ago, to give away a comedy show.
okay.
And my Dry Bar special had come out, and we said, when it hits 1 million views, what are we going to do? And we said, go watch it. And if you put this particular hashtag in, when it hits 1 million, you're automatically registered, and we're going to give away a show. Not tickets to a show. I'm going to come
whole show
somewhere in the country and do a free show. Well, this lady in Florida, I'm trying to think of the name of the beach, but there was a beach in Florida, and she had put her name in several times, watched it, and did the hashtag. And we called and we said, I'm coming. And she goes, I don't know where to do it. I don't know what to do. Well, she had a clubhouse in her neighborhood.
Yeah.
And she said, I've got this comic. He's been on Comedy Central. He's been on Netflix, and he's coming to our clubhouse. And all her friends are like, are you kidding? What is this? And they crammed about 200 people into a clubhouse that would seat about 150.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was one of the most fun experiences I've ever had.
Love that. Okay.
So we said, you know what? I've got a new project coming out.
Okay.
And we came up with this thing, and Colin actually came up with it, where we said, you know what? We want a new hashtag. Hashtag free Kenn. And we did a funny video about me getting arrested, and some people actually believed I'd gotten arrested.
I would believe that
but
you could be
trying
arrested.
to do it with hashtag free Kenn.
I love that.
And the new project's being a little slow coming out, so I thought, okay. And I looked, well, my Dry Bar special's at 1.9 million views. So I'm like, we're going Dry Bar again. So if you want to use the new hashtag, hashtag free Kenn.
So FREEKENNN.
Hashtag free
Two
Kenn
N's. Two
in the
N's.
comments. So you
Yep.
watch the Dry Bar special, you hashtag free Kenn in the comments, you're entered. And when it hits 2 million, I'm going to give away another show.
Okay.
And then later this year or the first of next year, I've got a new project coming out called Happily Ever Laughter. And
Okay.
you can go
I like
watch
that.
clips of that
Love it.
on YouTube.
Okay.
And you can comment on the clips. Hashtag free Kenn.
Love it.
And when those clips and the new special come out and they hit 1 million, I'm giving away another show.
There's
And
a lot of free
if you're
shows
around the
happening here.
tables.
I'm entering myself.
Yeah, please
too.
do.
Okay.
Me
And
too.
at Thanksgiving, you can
I
tell
know
your
we'll win.
relatives, hey, watch them every day and hashtag it, and let's bring him here for Thanksgiving next year.
Are good friends eligible?
Yes. Everybody's eligible. And I've actually thought,
Yes.
other countries.
What?
I know, right?
Especially European countries?
I don't know,
your friends
but
can come
we're
with you?
going to go.
We're gonna do.
I like what we're doing.
Episode of Every Day's a Bonus. Also, at this free show.
Is
on the
Hawaii,
free
is
show.
Hawaii another country?
Yes,
Let's go
kinda.
there. Oh,
Yes.
okay. I love that. Okay.
No, that would actually be super cool. I may actually
That's-
throw that in there, that if it's somebody who hashtag free Kenn, EDAB.
EDAB.
If you win it, I'll bring these guys and the whole
How
crew.
about this?
We're gonna,
Hashtag bring Brent and Logan.
Yeah.
That's the new hashtag. Bring Brent and Logan right there in
There it
this
is.
one.
So if you're watching the clips on YouTube, I'm in a blue tux
Freaking-
jacket. If you're watching the Dry Bar special, just put in KENN Dry Bar and you can see it. I'm wearing a purple shirt and hashtag free Kenn.
What about this shirt?
This is the orange shirt that we did the free Kenn promos
Oh,
on.
this is the prisoner shirt.
Yes.
The jail shirt.
This was the
Okay.
the mugshot shirt.
Hashtag
We're
free
on a
Kenn.
podcast with a convict.
Yeah. He's a
Well, I mean,
prisoner
I-
at large.
guys, I feel
Here's the
loved.
address we're located at right now,
I had
police.
3 people direct mail me, and I don't know if I'm a great actor or what, but I literally had 3 people DM me and it just went, oh man, been there. And want to pay my bail.
What? It was that real. Oh, was that real looking? That's funny.
Colin's great. He had
Man.
a great idea on that. So
That is good. So I guess we'll leave. I'll leave my Venmo below in case you need to pay
Yes.
towards prison time. So we'll have a lot of hashtags, a lot of Venmo links. They're all in there. Guys.
Hashtag free Kenn.
Hashtag free Kenn.
with 2 N's.
It's Thanksgiving.
2 ends. Don't
Be,
forget that.
be generous. Hey,
So-
I love it. My wife's a big giver, and it doesn't matter if she's seeing somebody that's in the military, a police officer, somebody of service. She always wants to pay for their meals or whatever. So
sweet.
maybe as this a Thanksgiving episode, I like that you
Right
said
on.
giving away your comedy show. I have to always be very supportive of my wife that loves to give and be generous to others.
Nice.
So I don't know, it's something maybe we
Nice.
can take away from all this. I'm going to be like, I'm going to win this competition and then I'm going to buy you coffee. And then I'm going to
Yes.
go to Black Friday and buy lots of things to give away, I guess. So that's it.
Look for opportunities to give. That's
Opportunities
a
to
great way.
give. This Thanksgiving, be
Opportunities to be
thankful.
generous, to give.
I love that. Opportunity. So be thankful and then look for opportunities to give to others, allowing them to be
I
thankful.
love that.
So,
I would even
yeah.
say my close is going to be, we do stand around. What are you thankful for? That's always good. And everybody's like, okay, I got to come up with something. I want to leave everybody this year with saying, hey, I don't want to hear what it is. I want you to ask yourself, what am I going to give this year?
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
What do you mean by that? Is it your talent? Is your money?
Ooh,
Is
it doesn't
your
just have to
time?
be money.
It can be time. It can be your talent. It can, whatever it is.
Equal
what are you going
sacrifice.
to intentionally give this year?
I think people always think you got to give this and this, and it's like, no, equal sacrifice, right? Something as small that
Give your attention.
you can just have, attention. Give me a new chair because I think I just broke this one that now is cracking the wood on it. So, hey, we're going to wrap this up. We're so glad you guys joined us for your car trip. Happy Thanksgiving to you
Happy
guys.
Thanksgiving.
Enjoy every second of it. Get out there and make some memories with your family. We love you. And remember, we're never promised tomorrow, but every day is a bonus. Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
everyone.
Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye.
Gobble, gobble.